Hey, what's up guys? So I just installed a Minecraft server on my computer so I can have some fun. Check out the video for that if you want to learn how to do that. But the issue is that my friends who are not on my network cannot play on the server with me. It's only a local server. So in this video, I'll be showing you guys how to make a local Minecraft server, actually multiplayer so that your friends can play with you easily though. We're not going to do any advanced stuff like port forwarding or anything like that. That is really painful, especially if you don't have control over your, network setup and all that stuff. So this is something that any of you can follow on your computer for free. All right. Now, in the previous video, I showed you guys how to do it using ngrok, but luckily there's a new software for it called Playgg. So go here and then click download. And now you just want to select the download type for whatever system you have. You can do it Windows, Linux, Mac, or you can also install a plugin if you want to do that. So I'm on Windows, so I'm going to install the Windows installer. So just run it, same as any other install that you've ever ran. Once you've installed it, then you can go ahead and start up the program. It's going to run up this little terminal here. It says visit link to set up. So hold control and then just click. That will open the link in your browser. And now we'll just set up an account real quick. So now it's just connecting to my account. So now it's trying to connect to the program really easily. It's doing it all automatically. So we already downloaded it. We visited the claim URL. It connected to my account and then connected to the program running on my computer. So if we go back to the terminal here, it's already connected and everything like that. Very easy. So now we need to set up a tunnel, which is basically the system that we can use to allow other people to connect to my server. So click create tunnel. So the default option here is to use a shared IP. It's basically the number that you can use to connect to the server. The difference is that you'll have a different port than other people. So it's fine for a basic server. If you want to do something like a dedicated IP, you can buy one. Now for the region, you want to select global just because it's free. But if you want to have better connections, let's say you and all your friends live in Asia or Europe or North America, right? Then you would want to select the region for that, but you'd have to pay a premium, obviously. So select global. Now for the tunnel type, this supports all kinds of games, but we're obviously trying to do a Minecraft server. So we'll select Minecraft Java and then click add tunnel. And now it's loading it, essentially. It's setting it up. And that's it. It literally did everything for us. It's kind of magic, honestly. So now for you and your friends to be able to join your server, you can still join using localhost, but you want to give your homies this subdomain here, this little URL, or the IP address. Obviously, this one above is easier, so you can copy that. And then you want to send that to your friends. I'll show you how to connect. So we're going to go here, paste it, and now we're joining. And boom, we're on the server. So that's all you have to do. So that's the same exact thing that your friends will do. They'll just join using that IP address and they'll be playing with you on your computer. So as long as you have your local Minecraft server running, they should be able to join it no problem. If you stop the server, then obviously they won't be able to join anymore. So you can see that I gave you basically a randomly generated subdomain name, like pages penny, whatever that means. You can change it if you want to. You have to verify your email and all that stuff. But yeah, it's really that easy to set it up. Before you had to do a lot more work using different software. It's crazy how far things have come. So you can see usage if you want to. One other thing is that if you want to have your Minecraft server running on a different port, the default is 25565. So if you set up a Minecraft server for the first time, it's just going to be on that port. You don't have to worry about it at all. But if you have multiple servers running or something like that, you can set up to 4 on play.gg. So if you want to have multiple, you would just set the local port to whatever port that you have set up whenever you configured your Minecraft server. So if that's something that you've already done, you'll know what I mean. If you don't, then don't worry about it. So yeah, that's it. Like I said, it was really easy. So I really appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully this video was informative. And if there's anything that's confusing, then please let me know. If any of you are interested in learning how to make Minecraft plugins so that you can make a server with plugins, then watch this series that you see now. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you guys next time. And peace.